Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome to the channel, Noxukawa here. Happy WrestleMania weekend, y'all. Here are my WrestleMania predictions. Night 1 of WrestleMania. Gunther vs Jey Uso. I feel like this is probably the most obvious result of the night. Jey Uso wins the World Heavyweight Championship from Gunther. War Raiders versus the New Day. With New Day's recent heel turn, I gotta think they've got to win the tag titles for the 13th time, especially with the amount of heat they've been getting since turning on Big E. It's a missed opportunity not to put the titles on them, in my opinion. Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. First off, I gotta say, this El Grande Americano guy is awesome. I'm surprised we've never seen or heard of him before. But in all seriousness, I'd like to see El Grande get the win here. Then, at the next pay-per-view or a couple of months down the line, they could have a mask vs mask match where finally Rey takes his mask off of El Grande, and then that could be the end of that for a short time, I guess. Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Honestly, this could go either way for me. On one hand, Jade probably is going to get revenge for the attack backstage that happened a few months back now, but Naomi's just turned heel, and I'd like to see her get a win and see where she goes with the heel run. Now this LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu, this for me is the easiest match for me personally, unless there's some screwy bloodline stuff, but I'm a big Jacob Fatu fan. So for me, new US champion, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. Tiffany versus Charlotte. Who'd have thought it? This rivalry went literally from no one cares to what's going to happen, all because of that one segment. But honestly, I feel like they're going to give Charlotte the win here. She's a heel, she's already getting the heat. Tiffany can get the comeback story where she gets the title back off her in a few months' time. I've got to go Charlotte for the win here. Now we've got Roman Reigns versus CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. Now, I don't know why, I've just got a really weird feeling that Seth Rollins is going to get the win. Most likely, curb stomp and pinning CM Punk to make sure that he doesn't get to win his first ever WrestleMania main event. It makes sense, I guess. My only annoying gut feeling I have for some reason, and I don't know why, I feel like Paul Heyman is going to align with Seth Rollins. Now, I hope that don't happen, but it'd be controversial, so we'll see. So that's night 1. Now for night 2. Io Sky versus Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. Honestly, just because of the way everything's been going, I'm going to go with Io getting the win and retaining her title here. Only because they've made her seem like such an underestimation to win the match compared to the other two. She hasn't been getting enough credit, so I'm just going to go with Io for this match. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. I'm just going to say Liv and Raquel return, most likely because of a miscommunication, or Bayley and Lyra can't coexist, or something happens that makes them two not win. But I'd be surprised. I like Bayley, but I'd be surprised if Bayley and Lyra got the win, especially when Lyra's got the Intercontinental title, so she don't really need another belt at the minute, I guess. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. Well, unfortunately, I gotta go with Logan Paul. Personally, I'd rather AJ Styles win, but WWE loves Logan Paul, and to be fair, he is good in the ring. It's just outside of the ring that we don't like him for. But yeah, I'm gonna go Logan Paul gets the win here, although I hope that we get to see a heel AJ turn, or a more ruthless version of AJ after the whole carrying cross getting in his head stuff. That'd be cool. One of my main matches that I'm looking forward to, Bron Breakker versus Finn Balor versus Penta versus Dominic Mysterio. First of all, I just can't wait to see Bron spear somebody. Bron is going to be a mega star. He's got so much potential, so much ability. However, for this match, I'm going to go with Dirty Dom. Steals a win. See, I can imagine him rolling up Finn or doing the frog splash when Finn's not expecting it. Either way, I've got a feeling Dom will pin Finn, and then maybe not tonight, in a few days, in a few weeks or whatever, Finn Balor gets kicked out of the Judgment Day, and Dominic and Liv, basically the power couple. That's what I'd like to see there. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre, Sin City Street Fight. I feel like that in itself gives away that Damian Priest will win. Damian, Sin City, unless I'm just connecting dots here. But I'm going to go with Damian gets the win. And to be honest, win or lose, it doesn't matter for Drew. Drew's just got unbelievable momentum at the minute. Everybody loves him, so I don't think a loss would really hurt him at this point. I'll be honest, for the next one, Randy Orton versus a surprise, I have no idea. Maybe, it seems though if Kevin Owens is legit injured, which I'm hearing he is, so unfortunately he's not going to be in the match, but if I'm going to go somewhat wild, I'll either go like a return, like maybe Rusev or Malachi Black, Aleister Black, or maybe we get the match against Nick Aldis, which I think would be a pretty good match. But I'm interested to see who debuts or returns or how it works out for that. And finally, the main event, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. I'm saying it now, John Cena, 17-time World Heavyweight Champion, breaks Ric Flair's record. Even though that record in itself is controversial, because Ric Flair had like 21 World Heavyweight Championships, but for some reason WWE only acknowledges the 16. But in terms of having the most reigns in one company, I think John Cena's probably already won that, but I want him to get the 17th time. I'd love to see this whole Cena walks off with a belt, just to see what happens. I feel like it'll get a lot of views, everybody will be wanting to see what happens. Plus, Cody Rhodes is better fighting for the championship rather than being the champion, in my opinion. Like, he's good, but I'd like to see him lose the title here, and I'd like to see something cool happen with John Cena as a heel for the next however long he's got left on his contract. Now, I know it might sound strange to end WrestleMania with a heel winning a title, but again, the amount of people that are going to tune in to see what John Cena, as the 17-time world champion, like as a heel, his promos alone, just, I'm better than Ric Flair. I'm just looking forward to seeing it. Unfortunately, we've got to deal with The Rock, and Travis Scott might be part of this whole storyline, but at least we finally got heel Cena. So, yeah, there we go. That's my WrestleMania 41 predictions. Do you agree, disagree? What would you like to see happen at WrestleMania? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good WrestleMania, y'all.